welcome back to my channel. It is currently 11 a.m. on Monday and I am about to film a short film slash like duet concept video that I've been working on since I want to say October last year. So it's been like a solid at least 4 months working on this project. This is something that I visualized at the start of the year. I'm just so excited that I'm able to put it to life in New Zealand. I thought I'd take you along my day. Now, you missed the entire start of the morning, which included me doing my makeup, me doing my hair, picking up this top here. By the way, my car is, it's not necessarily a mess, it just has a lot of stuff in it right now because I have a bag for the gym, I have a bag for the shoot, and I have a bag for dance teaching later on. But I went this morning to pick up this top from a mate because I don't have any blue tops. So he was kind enough to lend it to me. And then I went and grabbed a coffee, and then I went to go pick up a bench. And today wasn't supposed to be raining, but it did end up raining. Classic Auckland weather. If you don't live in New Zealand, which I assume is majority of people watching these videos, the weather in Auckland City, we're in the North Island, is like so unpredictable. Like so unpredictable that no one checks the weather app ever, including myself. It was fine, it was sunny, and I wanted it to be sunny for the shoot, for the lighting, until yesterday when I checked the maps and it said there was a 70% chance of rain all day, as you can see in the background. We almost cancelled, but I ended up coming to the location at the time we were gonna shoot. I got here and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna embrace, okay? We're gonna embrace the rain and just make it a little bit more dramatic, if you will. So this piece is really special to me. I'm only gonna open up to you guys on the vlog because if you're following my channel, if you're watching this video, like, it really means a lot to me. So I'm gonna let you in on like all of the behind the scenes, including the true meaning of this piece. Currently, I have about half an hour until Josh, the other dancer, arrives. And then the videographer is going to arrive 15 minutes after that. So I've still got a lot of time, but because it's been raining, my hair has just deflated. It was beautifully curled this morning, but not anymore. So I've just got to clean up that and then clean up my makeup, get changed in my outfit, and then we'll be going. So I want to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to let you know before we start shooting a bit about what this piece is about. The main concept of this video is about a toxic relationship, and I've never been in a relationship. That's just been me. So I don't really have anything to go off of apart from 2 years ago. I had like a situationship, like one of those like young, like falling in love over summer type things. And he treated me so poorly and broke my heart so much. And in a weird way, he attributed to me moving countries, but this boy, let's call him Jack, him and I wrote letters to each other while I was over in Australia. So these are all fake letters, but on this letter was like a list of times I fell for him, right? Because I'm a hopeless romantic, so I thought it was sweet, and I still do think it's sweet. Like, I think that's quite cute. But poured my heart out on these pages and I sent it to him, and I waited like 3 months, and I was checking the mail every single week waiting for this man to send me a letter back. And he sent me a letter and a package, and I waited 3 months and checked the mail every single day, and I saw nothing. No package, no letter, no nothing. And it broke my heart because Jack had cheated on me / been seeing someone and had a girlfriend behind my back that I didn't even know about. After 3 months, I was like, you know what? This man's a liar. He hasn't sent me anything. I give up. Long story short, at the end of the year, I go back to New Zealand and I ended up seeing him again, and we met up for coffee and we just had a chat about life, and he ends up saying like, oh, by the way, your package and your letter got sent back to my house. I must have like put the wrong address on it. And so we go to his car. He said it's been sitting in his glove box since he received it like halfway through the year. So he'd had it for like 6 months, keep in mind. Jack gives me the letter and the gift, which was like this little inspirational quote book, which again, really sweet. Like, these are very wholesome things. Anyway, he gives it to me, and by this point, like, I was so heartbroken. I had just like healed from him, and I'd just gone through my whole like journey overseas in Sydney, and I was like really heartbroken, and I'd finally healed, and he'd given me his love letter and read it to me out loud, and I was like, oh, anyway, the love letter is a little bit of a sneaky Easter egg to that man and the heartbreak that I went through while I was overseas, and just young love, you know? Young love. So I just think it's kind of funny, and like, long story short, I just wanted to like throw a little Easter egg in. It's no hate to anyone. I just like, it's my life, and I, as an artist and as a creative, like want to tell my story. And this piece isn't about him. It's about a toxic relationship, but it does have like some little Easter eggs towards him in that situation. I spent all of last night writing up these fake letters with my sister and dyeing them with coffee. Let me show you. This one here has like reasons why I love you, and it is inspired by that situation. The burn is a little bit of an inside joke because I did end up burning his notes and the book he gave me, and that was kind of like a very cleansing and like spiritual way for me to just let go of the situation. But that's why there's a burn on this one. There are hundreds more, and they all just have fake writing. Some of them are written by AI, but that's gonna be the opening shot. Now, costume wise, I've got a black undie, a blue top. I have two options. So I've got this one. I have another one back here as well. However, there's a part in the choreo where I get pulled across the floor, and the floor is concrete, and in an undie and a long sleeve, my butt's gonna stick. So I do have in the back my white track pants as well, just as an option, but we shall see. All right, guys, I'm in outfit number 1. So I'm gonna stand in the rain in the middle of the car park. Let me know what you think. My butt is out. Oh, I feel like this is kind of too tight, not gonna lie. I've decided to not wear the white. Trackies are a maybe, but I do have this black Alice Katie crop underneath. This blue looks beautiful on camera, but I think I'm gonna end up going with this if I wear the undie. Otherwise it's gonna be this with the white. So it's a shame because I feel like this would be so beautiful if it was like bigger. Like, I just love the color. I'm now just doing my makeup. It is 20 degrees outside and I am frying. My face feels like it's melting off. I just want to quickly talk about how I've been feeling the past like month while I'm just touching up my makeup, because a lot of people who follow me on this channel are following me for my Brent Street or my dance content, and obviously now I've graduated, and that is in itself is so exciting because I've just achieved one of my life goals, which is amazing. So woohoo, round of applause for that. But what people don't tell you is that there is a lot of grief and sadness that comes with achieving a life goal, which I didn't even realize before. Not my entire life, but a lot of my life has led up to me going to Brent and graduating and living overseas. And after I'd graduated, I just got to the point where I was like living in my own apartment, and obviously I had moved house very, very fast initially. And if you don't know, I highly suggest that you go back and watch my vlog where I start making my decision and then my like initial moving vlog, because I moved out of my childhood home like in 4 days, and it was crazy and like an amazing adventure. And sometimes I'm like, did that even really happen? Because that's a little bit psycho. And that's just kind of how it's been feeling. So I got to the point where I had like my own apartment overseas last year, and I was just like, you know what, I miss my family. I was only like 19, 20 at the time, like 19 turning 20, and I had been living out of home for a year and a half, which I loved, but because I just like moved so fast, I never got to properly say goodbye to my family. And it wasn't like I could just like pop over to their house whenever I wanted to, or like drive over as if I was living here, right? So that in itself was really hard. And I love the dance industry in Sydney. I definitely felt more at home than I do in the industry in New Zealand, and that's nothing to do with like anyone in particular. Like, it's not a personal thing. Damn, I forgot my bronzer. I'm at the location now. So this is Silo Park. I don't even know what these are, but we basically just have these like giant cylinders in the middle of the street. They kind of look like that, except this one has gaps in it, so that's why we're using it for the shoot. Lighting is looking pretty perfect, not gonna lie. It's coming in from the side, so I'm just waiting for the videographer to arrive. This is the setup. So this is a reflector. I've got a reflector for the light in case we need it for a close-up. Speaker. We just kind of have to be careful in making sure that we avoid running into these poles, because there's about 4 of them everywhere, but we should be sweet. And if not, we've got some backup locations.
Tryna make it for some time, but all I see is enemies. I've been steady focused on my grind. Do everything you never leave.
Alright, we're done for day 1.
Day 1.
We're looking real drought. Everyone did a great job. Good team. Look, okay, ready, Josh? The drowned rat.
Absolutely.
Alex, looking awesome. Water on the back of the pants. Yep. I'm also drenched.
Like that. This is a little bit like that. They're exactly the same.
That was beautiful.
The same movement.
I just finished working out. It is now almost 4:15 and I have to run and grab some food and then head to teaching tonight. So I drive there now. Workout was good. I got a little bit distracted, as I always do training here, talking to the boys, but oh well, what can you do? They are crack up, but very distracting. I was asking them for pull-up hips. We're driving now. I am so ravenous. I'm teaching 2 classes tonight. I've got senior open jazz and jazz techniques. So if you are in Auckland and you want to come to one of my senior open jazz classes, 5 p.m. Mondays, and then jazz tech is 6 p.m.